Think about the first thing you do when you wake up. For millions of us, the day doesn't truly start until we hear the sound of a machine brewing or feel the heat of a mug in our hands. But have you ever wondered why some people can take or leave coffee while others feel like their entire personality depends on it? It turns out being a coffee person says a lot more about your brain's wiring than you might think. From your level of social anxiety to how your brain handles stress, that daily cup is a window into your subconscious. Today, we're looking at the deep psychology of people who love coffee. The first thing to understand is that coffee lovers often have a specific neurological profile. In psychology, we look at the arousal level of the nervous system. Some people are naturally high arousal. They feel overstimulated easily. But coffee lovers are often the opposite. They often possess what's called a sensation-seeking personality. Their brains are naturally looking for more input to feel normal. Caffeine works by blocking adenosine, the neurotransmitter that tells your brain it's tired. For a coffee lover, this doesn't just provide energy. It provides a sense of cognitive control. If you love coffee, it's likely that your brain enjoys being in a state of high alertness and finds comfort in the feeling of mental sharpness. For most coffee lovers, the drink is only 50% of the equation. The other 50% is the ritual. Psychologists have found that repetitive daily actions act as a psychological anchor. If your morning feels wrong because you missed your coffee, it's not just the lack of caffeine, it's the loss of your predictable environment. Humans crave certainty, and the coffee ritual, the smell, the steam, the specific mug you always use, signals to your brain that everything is okay and the day has begun. This is especially common in people who have high-pressure jobs or busy minds. The coffee ritual is the one thing they can control every single morning. There is a fascinating link between how you take your coffee and your personality traits. Research led by clinical psychologists has found some surprising patterns. Black coffee drinkers often tend to be straightforward, patient, and efficient. However, they can also be resistant to change and prefer things to be minimalist. Latte and cappuccino lovers. These individuals often score higher in social boldness. They are sensory seekers who use the creaminess and sweetness to self-soothe. They are often the nurturers in a group. The instant coffee drinker. This type is usually a procrastination slayer. They value time over perfection and are often very focused on the big picture rather than small details. Have you ever noticed that a coffee shop feels safer than a cold office? This is due to a psychological phenomenon called physical warmth and social warmth. Studies from Yale University show that holding a hot beverage actually activates the insular cortex, the same part of the brain that processes social trust and warm feelings toward others. This is why grabbing a coffee is the go-to social activity. If you love coffee, you might subconsciously be using that physical warmth to lower your social defenses and feel more connected to the people around you. So, whether you're a black coffee purist or a latte lover, your habit is a sign of a brain that values focus, ritual, and connection. If you recognized yourself in this video, you might also find it interesting to learn why your brain acts differently in other daily situations. If you enjoyed this deep dive into your daily habits, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. We explore the hidden psychology behind everything you do, so you can understand your brain better every day.